Hey guys, welcome to my very first Q&A video, the video where I answer any questions you may have about me or my channel. A few days ago I posted something in the community asking you guys to leave any questions you may have, and I will try my best to answer them in today's video. Today I'm going to be answering 5 questions, but I will do a second part if you guys really want me to. But without further ado, let's not waste any more time and let's get started. This is my very first Q&A video. Our first question is from Blank Gamer, and the question asks, when did you start getting into making SpongeBob videos? Whew, okay, let's start from the beginning. About a week before I made the video that started the crossover series, I made a video where SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward reenacted the Kids Bop Karen video. With Squidward being Kids Bop Karen, Patrick being the passenger in the back, and SpongeBob being the Uber driver. It was no Brock Baker, Mickey, Goofy, and Winnie version, but it was funny at the time I thought about it. If you want to watch the video, it's still on TikTok. Just keep scrolling until you see a picture of Squidward smirking. While we're on the topic of the SpongeBob crossover series, the very first SpongeBob v Thanos video I made originally was supposed to be a standalone video. It wasn't supposed to be an entire series. The thing was, the video went completely viral, and everyone was demanding more because they loved it so much. I kept making more and more videos, and eventually it became what it is today, the SpongeBob crossover series. Phew, that was a lot to say. Okay, moving on to the next question. Question number 2 is from Scarlet Studios, and it asks, what is your favorite dinosaur? Okay, do you want my favorite herbivore or my favorite carnivore? Don't answer that, I'll give you both. Let's start off with my favorite herbivore, which is basically anything in the sauropod family, but the Diplodocus especially. I never really liked the Apatosaurus that much because it kinda looked generic, but the Diplodocus looks amazing. From the long neck to the long whip-like tail to the lean structure, the Diplodocus is just a magnificent sauropod to look at. I love it in every incarnation, whether it's from Ark Survival Evolved or Jurassic World Evolution. It's just, it's just an amazing herbivore, and probably one of my favorites. Now moving on to my favorite carnivore, we've got the Giganotosaurus. Sure, the T-Rex and Spinosaurus are awesome too, but both carnivores are way too overrated for me. I was first introduced to the Giganotosaurus when I played Dino Crisis 2 a while back, and it scared the hell out of me. It scared me so much that I still have nightmares about it to this day. One of the creatures I made for Planet Magnus, the Mortem Supremus, is heavily inspired by the Dino Crisis 2 Giga. Speaking of the Giganotosaurus, I am so excited that this creature will be featured in Jurassic World Dominion because in my opinion, this predator is an overall underrated dinosaur. Question number 3 is from Logan Lee James, and it asks, what is your favorite video you uploaded? This video right here is probably my favorite video that I've ever uploaded from either TikTok or YouTube. Not because it's my most popular video on TikTok, but because of all the people I have made a positive impact upon. It's my favorite video out there because I wanted to show all of my followers and all of my subscribers that I genuinely care about them and only want the best from them. I want to be there for others when they need it as moral support, and I want to be able to be a good friend to those around me and be the best person I can be. If you haven't already, go check this video out. You'll be glad you did. Question number 4 is from Maxwell Thuum, and it asks, what is your favorite kaiju? Okay, now that is a tough one because there are lots of cool kaiju out there. But if I had to pick one, it would probably be Destoroyah, or as James Rolfe calls it, Destroyer! When I watched Godzilla vs. Destoroyah for the first time, this monster scared the absolute hell out of me. Destoroyah was created by the Oxygen Destroyer, a weapon designed to kill Godzilla. And to make matters worse, Destoroyah is one of the very few kaijus that Godzilla simply cannot beat. In the end, it was the military that ended up bringing him down. Destoroyah is a relentless fighter. Attack after attack, he just does not run out of stamina, and that is why I have a lot of respect for this kaiju. Destoroyah is literally the Grim Reaper of all kaiju, and I still have nightmares about him to this day. Our final question for today is from Guy of Oofs, and it asks, who gave you the Magnus idea? I came up with the name of the planet being Magnus, which means the Great Planet. I also came up with the names for most of the creatures that live on the planet, with the exception of the Shinagamiosaurus. The Shinagamiosaurus was actually suggested by a friend of mine who I knew personally since high school. Maxwell Thum was the one that gave me the idea of doing a mockumentary in the first place, and I thank him for that. I also thank Scarlet Studios for helping me with the project with the sound effects and the animation. I really appreciate all of your hard work, and I hope you keep up the great work as well. I will also continue to do the best I can to upload at least one species profile per day. I have a lot of creatures planned, including a sentient creature, and I hope to share it all with you in the future, because this project and all of you mean the world to me. And that wraps up my very first Q&A video. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comments section down below, and I will try to do a part 2 of this. And if you enjoyed this video, as always, feel free to leave a like, subscribe for more, and until next time, I'll see you in the next one.